Gentlemen, let us have a serious and honest talk. If you are a man over 50, 60, or even 70, you have probably asked yourself questions like these. Is masturbation still healthy for me at my age? Could it be affecting my hormones? Could it be harming my prostate? Could it be draining my strength as a man? These thoughts are far more common than most men admit. They remain unspoken because society has wrapped this subject in silence and shame. But keeping quiet only leaves men in confusion and worry. So today we are going to remove the confusion. We will talk clearly and openly about what science says, what experience teaches, and what common sense tells us. I want to say this from the beginning. I personally believe that avoiding constant self-pleasure and focusing more on real intimacy with a partner is the true path to vitality. The natural act with a real partner carries an energy, a bond, and a life force that no solo habit can ever replace. That connection is the real deal. But this conversation is not about condemning or glorifying either side. It is about balance. The truth is that masturbation can have benefits if practiced with awareness, but it can also carry risks if it replaces genuine intimacy or is done without moderation. So let us look at both sides. First, we will explore the 10 potential benefits that many men do not know about. Then we will look at the 10 risks that can slowly erode health and confidence if you are not careful. Now, let's look at the potential benefits. Benefit number 1, it keeps your manhood active and functional. Every time you get an erection, fresh blood flows into the tissue. This blood nourishes the spongy chambers and keeps them elastic. Without that circulation, the tissues can stiffen in the wrong way, making erections weaker and less reliable. In simple terms, the more you use it, the better it continues to function. Benefit number 2, it may support prostate health. Some research shows that regular release helps to flush out stagnant fluids and reduce inflammation in the prostate ducts. This can lower the risk of prostate problems later in life. Think of it as a natural cleansing process that clears the system. Benefit number 3, it strengthens the pelvic floor muscles. During orgasm, those muscles contract strongly. Over time, this works as an exercise for the pelvic region. Stronger muscles mean better erectile strength, better control during intimacy, and less chance of leaks or incontinence as you age. Benefit number 4, it relieves stress. After release, the stress hormone cortisol drops. That means calmer blood pressure, less strain on your heart, and a calmer state of mind. Many men find themselves more relaxed, less irritable, and even more productive afterward. Benefit number 5, it boosts mood and emotional health. Orgasms trigger the brain to release dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals that improve your outlook and reduce feelings of sadness. These changes in brain chemistry can help fight depression and lift your mood naturally. Benefit number 6, it improves body awareness. By being familiar with how your body normally feels and responds, you are more likely to notice changes such as pain, swelling, or lumps. This awareness can help you catch serious conditions like prostate disease or testicular cancer earlier. Benefit number 7, it promotes better sleep. After orgasm, the body releases chemicals like oxytocin and prolactin, while stress hormones drop. This creates the perfect conditions for deep, restorative sleep, which is especially valuable for older men who often struggle with insomnia. Benefit number 8, it promotes circulation throughout the pelvis. Better blood flow not only supports sexual performance, but it also keeps the prostate and bladder healthier and reduces the risks that come from poor circulation or stagnation. Benefit number 9, it helps improve control. Men who struggle with finishing too quickly can use solo practice to train themselves. By learning to recognize their own levels of arousal and by practicing start and stop techniques, they build more control that carries over into real intimacy. Benefit number 10, it keeps desire alive. The brain is the largest sexual organ. If the pathways of arousal are not stimulated, they can become weaker over time. Occasional self-stimulation keeps those circuits active, which means when the opportunity for intimacy arises, the body is ready to respond. These are real and measurable benefits. But like everything in life, there is another side of the story. Next, let's turn to the risks to be aware of. Risk number 1, isolation. If masturbation becomes a replacement for real intimacy, a man can slowly slide into loneliness. Over time, this isolation eats away at emotional health and confidence. Risk number 2, skin irritation. Too much friction without care can cause small tears, inflammation, or even infection. The skin in that area is sensitive and needs to be protected. Risk number 3, desensitization. If you always use the same method, same speed, or same grip, your brain adapts and expects only that. Then, when you are with a partner, real-life intimacy may feel less satisfying or less stimulating. Risk number 4, hiding deeper problems. If you can perform alone but not with a partner, that may signal health issues like circulation problems, diabetes, or low testosterone. Solo success should not blind you to possible warning signs. Risk number 5, nerve strain. Poor posture, such as leaning forward on a hard chair, can compress nerves in the pelvic region. Over time, this may cause numbness or even chronic pain. Risk number 6, emotional escape. Some men use masturbation as their main way to handle stress, sadness, or loneliness. Over time, this can become a dependency and prevent healthier ways of coping. Risk number 7, guilt and shame. Many men grew up with cultural or religious teachings that cast masturbation as wrong. That inner conflict can weigh heavily and damage confidence. Risk number 8, pelvic congestion. Although infrequent release can be harmful, too much release day after day can also create problems. It can lead to a heavy or aching feeling in the pelvic region. Risk number 9, lower sperm quality. If you are still trying to father children, frequent ejaculation can temporarily reduce sperm concentration. Allowing short breaks of a few days helps maintain healthier fertility. Risk number 10, disconnection from reality. When men rely heavily on pornography, their brain becomes conditioned to unrealistic images and expectations. This can make real intimacy with a partner feel dull, less satisfying, or even difficult. So you may be wondering, what's the balanced truth? So where does this leave us? The truth is that masturbation is not automatically harmful. It is not a curse and it is not a crime. With moderation, it can support health. But it is not the ultimate solution either. I believe the real secret to male vitality is genuine intimacy with a partner. A real connection fuels not only the body, but also the soul. Masturbation may keep the machinery running, but it is intimacy that gives life meaning. So, gentlemen, aging does not mean the end of desire, confidence, or performance. It simply means you must make wiser choices. It means learning to separate myth from fact. It means protecting your body and your mind, while never losing sight of the deeper truth that connection with another person is the true source of energy and confidence. So guard your health, protect your energy, and whenever possible, choose real intimacy over artificial substitutes. Because your strength is not gone, your confidence is not gone, your masculinity is not gone. They are waiting, and they return when you give your body and your heart the right kind of fuel. If this conversation helped you, do not forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and share it with another man who needs to hear these words. And in the comments, tell me what you think. Do you believe real intimacy will always beat solo habits? Stay strong, stay confident, and remember, your worth as a man is not measured by your age, but by the way you live, love, and connect.